Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tanya with Mind, Body, and Soul Company, and I make aromatherapy, bath, and beauty products. So for today's soap, we are making a peppermint stick soap, and we're going to be doing that in a slab mold. So I'm going to go ahead and get my lye water poured into my oils here. I do have some kaolin clay in the oils, as well as I have sodium lactate in the lye water. And a peppermint is one of my favorite scents of like all time. So this is a soap I'm pretty excited to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a quick blend. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to separate out a little bit of my batter into these two containers. This one is Trial by Fire by Nurture and a tiny bit of Firecracker by Nurture, and this is Green Vibrance from Nurture. Alright, I'm going to set these back off to the side, and then in my big container here, I'm going to go ahead and add in some titanium dioxide that I dispersed in some water from Nurture. For my fragrance oil, this is Peppermint Stick from Wholesale Supplies Plus. It is a fragrance oil and essential oil blend. I'm gonna put most of it in here, and then I'll save a little back for my other containers. I'm gonna give it a whisk to start with before we blend. And immediately you get that nice, really strong peppermint smell. All right, that looks good there. Now I'm gonna just give it a quick blend. There. Okay, and then now we're gonna do a mica drop swirl. This is Shimmering Gold from Nurture, which is my favorite gold. So we're gonna go ahead and pour that in. Just like that. And then give it a quick, just one time around. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my mold. And I'll save the rest for the top there. So that looks pretty good. We're going to set that off to the side and bring our other containers back. And then first we're just going to add in our remaining fragrance oil. And then I'm going to give these a quick stir. Trying to keep this pretty fluid. Give this red a real quick blend just to make sure that's incorporated all the way. gonna pour these in, and I'm gonna pour them in just in 2 little lines across the top of my mold. Let's get that back over here. Here's our green. This red is thickening up quite a bit, so hopefully this will still work for us. There we go. That's a little better. Now, I'm gonna take my chopstick and we're just gonna do some lines back and forth, really tight together. Then, just so I kind of have a better idea of where my cuts are gonna be, I'm gonna do a little line here. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of glitter to the top, and then I'll bring in for a close-up. And this is just a little bit of gold hollow from Nurture. All right, I think that is good. So we'll let this set up for 24 to 48 hours, and then we'll be back to cut. All right, and we are back to cut my peppermint stick soap. So I have already split the loaf into 2 separate logs, and really happy with how it turned out. I think that the top looks like one of those Christmas ribbon candies with the red and the green and the white mixed in. So super fun soap for the holidays, and you can definitely see the gold from the drop swirl. And then, for whatever reason, I was on the struggle bus getting this cut. I just had a hard time getting my things positioned correctly, and then just picking up the loaves. So, luckily, everything still turned out well, but cutting was an issue for me this day. The peppermint smell is still really nice and strong, and this peppermint stick from Wholesale Supplies Plus, it's really nice because it's a strong smell, really clean and refreshing, but it's not overpowering. And peppermint is one of my all-time favorite kind of candies. What is your favorite candy? Whether it's a holiday candy or just your favorite candy in general, just leave that down in the comments below. It's always interesting to see what people like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate everyone who watches and comments or likes. It's great that so many people are into soap making these days, and that we have our nice little community here. So stay safe and be well, and I will catch you in my next one.